I'm gonna go with music,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna pick a rapper. I'm gonna go with Busta Rhymes.
Interesting. Yes. Okay. I can get into this. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Busta
So
Rhymes. I don't like the term GOAT though, greatest of all time, because
I know it's a difficult one, isn't it?
yeah, and the symbolism of a GOAT isn't always as positive as people make it out to be. But I think the acronym of it, of greatest of all time, that it's hard to sway that without like it's hard to stick to that without it swaying due to the time periods that you're speaking about and what genre of what the thing is. If you said the greatest athlete of all time, you'd have to go with what sport, because you've got so many different people. Would go with Muhammad Ali for what he did in boxing back then, but then you would look at the stats now and you might go, but Floyd's record is undefeated. Or are we talking about athletics, because then you've got Usain Bolt and then you've got like Michael Phelps. It's such a difficult one to answer.
Yeah.
But I
It's
went,
no definitive.
yeah,
It's
this is
not definitive, is it?
which is why you got a great concept for this, because there's no one answer that's right or wrong, I guess, with
Hmm.
asking who's the GOAT. But with I'm gonna go with Busta Rhymes for a multitude of reasons that transpire during his time of being like the guy for a period of time for many years in like the 90s and going into the noughties, and still being relevant now, and then also not just being relevant as a just a music artist who did just straight rap. There was something about him that also was appealing to people outside of rap that would go, he's not just a rapper, he's funny, he's entertaining. And he paved the way for a lot of people to see rappers, not just the outlet to go, I got money, I got women, I got the material lifestyle, but he was funny with it. And that for me is what I can talk about different angles in terms of why I pick him today.
Yeah, it's really interesting because Busta Rhymes, I'm old enough to remember Busta Rhymes. My brothers had the vinyl of Leaders of the New School.
Mm,
So I remember a case of the PTA. I remember him on the Tribe stuff early on. And then it was when he done Scenario, that's when he came out of
yeah.
his shell almost. And then he moved into, the Dungeon Dragon version
Mm,
of Busta Rhymes. And it's interesting what you say about, it's not just about the music because the visual aspect of Busta Rhymes music videos,
yeah.
they were just light years ahead of other people.
Yeah.
Just in terms of he pushed the genre of music videos and the budgets of music videos as well,
Yeah.
just skyrocket.
The Coming to America video, which
What about that one? Yeah.
yeah, Put Your Hands on My Eyes Can See, that was one of the most expensive videos of that time. And then he topped that with the video with him and Janet Jackson, where it was like all CGI and all kind of
Yeah.
this kind of metal Terminator like two kind of theme in the video, stuff like that. He made it fun to make music videos without it having to just be, hey, let me throw money in the air, or let me just be on the street and the block. And he was still respected by both sides as well, by people that were more for the entertainment and people that were more for hardcore boom bap hip hop of the 90s.
Hmm.
Definitely was iconic in that era, and how he kind of he changed how people would perceive putting out entertainment and music without it just having to be, hey, I'm from the hood, I got my hoodie over my head, and we keep it real. He was kind of the early one of the not the first, but one of the superstars of that era that turned hip hop into not just a. It wasn't just about representing the culture. It was about him taking the culture from one place to it. Even with the clothes that he was wearing back then,
Hmm.
some of the wildest outfits that he had, which back then probably was outrageous. But we would look at people who rap now and might see some of the stuff that they wear and go, "What are you wearing?" He wore that, but still was very militant Busta Rhymes as a person. You couldn't get on the wrong side.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
not everyone can do that.